break that in half for me quickly.
No, man. I'm not gonna be dirty. How the hell?
You must only smoke. You must only smoke. Gum and mint. That's all you must smoke. They're like a cult. Okay, you get a cult of people who only believe that one thing must be smoked in this. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you get big heads, you get small heads. It all depends on what you put in the head. But okay, welcome guys to yet another episode of I Don't Know What I'm Doing. This episode, I'm gonna be teaching your name, please.
Mother.
Mom. Teaching mom how to make a pipe. Pipe, oka pipe, hubbly bubbly, shisha, whatever you want to call it. Seigeling, that's what you call it, right?
Yeah.
Seigeling. And yeah, so I'm just going to be showing her the ins and outs of how we make this beautiful thing, you know, and in the meanwhile, just bridging the gap between the understanding of it, the negative connotations that come with it, you know. Not everybody, you know, has to put, you know, monkey danya, you know, that good, that herbs, you know. You can still enjoy it, you know, and have good, clean fun with it. So I'm gonna break it down.
I don't know what's clean about it.
I'm gonna break it down for you, okay?
I just tolerate you having this thing around you.
Okay, but now, okay, you know, we in the nature now, we're outside.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful day outside.
And so?
It smells a bit like popo, but it's fine. It just comes with the nature. So we're gonna break this down for you. Okay, are you ready?
I don't know why you're breaking it down in the first place, because it's not like I'm gonna be making the thing. But anyway.
No, I'm just gonna show you.
Yeah, I just wanted to understand, why have you got these bits and pieces of coal and then you take a nice fresh thing? It makes no sense.
Okay.
Having these bits and pieces, it's, as I said this morning, it's like having a piece of soap and then you chuck it away and you take a new bar, but you haven't even finished the other one.
So I'm gonna break it down for you guys now. Okay, are you ready? Let's go. So, we're gonna break down the compartments of the pipe itself. Okay, this is called the head.
Not that I'm gonna remember, but anyway, yeah.
Okay, you get big heads, you get small heads. It all depends on what you put in the head. But
Okay.
first and foremost, number one rule is always make sure that your pipe is clean.
Yeah.
Okay? No one likes a dirty pipe.
You shouldn't be sucking on dirty things in the first place.
Okay? No one likes. So make sure that your pipe is clean. You know what I'm saying? Okay? This is called the pipe.
Yeah.
This is the pipe
The
itself.
seigdang.
The seigdang. Okay? This is called the stem.
Yeah.
Okay? This is called the base or the bottle. So you fill this with water to filtrate the smoke and the flavor.
Yeah.
That's how the smoke
So
comes
that
out.
little bit of water's now.
Yes, this helps as a filter. Okay,
Okay.
that's the baselines. Okay, then you have your coal. Now a lot of people will be like, okay, he's using gold coal. Yeah. There's a whole thing about it
The coal.
in the smoky
That's
community.
just bits and pieces that you keep leaving.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you get your flavor that goes in the head.
Yeah.
Okay. Now also you get some people who are devoted, like, oh no, you must only smoke gum and mint. That's all you must smoke. They're like a cult. Okay, you get a cult of people who only believe that one thing must be smoked in this. Okay, or one flavor.
Why are
Okay,
you
but it's okay. Then after that, you get your foil. Now the foil, think of it like a braai.
Yeah.
The foil is protecting the flavor from burning from the heat of the coal, but it's just heating it up nice, just nice, okay, just nice,
Making it juicy.
just juicy enough for you to, you know, taste it and then blow it back out. You know, you inhaling problems. No, you inhaling positivity.
Exactly, problems. Yeah.
And then you
Positive
exhaling,
problems.
you know, all the problems. Okay, that's what it is. So now I'm gonna show you. Take your flavor. Okay, take your flavor. Take it out the box. Okay, you get just the right amount. You don't want to pack it up too much because then it starts burning. Okay, you don't. It burns. It hurts in the lungs. Okay, so you don't want that. So what you do is you squeeze it out like that.
Yeah.
Smell that.
It looks like dried
Okay,
peaches.
smell that. Smells nice, no?
Like peaches.
Smells like peaches because you know what? You know what?
I actually apricots.
You know what goes with peaches and apricots?
What?
Beautifulness.
No.
You know what you think about when you think about peaches and you think about fruit salad? You know?
Yeah, but it's custard and cream and not this
You see?
Christmas.
So then after you put your flavor, you take your tongs, okay? Tongs, like braai tongs, and then you spread that evenly, you know, in the head itself.
In the head, it goes evenly.
In the head. Okay, just like that. You take your foil. Can I have a piece of foil? Cover that, make sure it's all
So
aligned
what is
up.
this for now?
I'm gonna show you most now. I'm gonna show you the steps. This is the steps that you follow. Okay? Take your head
This
off,
is
right?
Time wasting. Of
Give it a bit of a now.
nonsense. You
Obviously,
could be
this is just a
doing other things.
disclaimer. This is how I make a pipe. That's not how everyone else makes a pipe, but this is how I make a pipe. Okay, now people are gonna be like, oh, but why are you shaking it? Why are you blowing into it? I just tend to get the flavor a bit loose so it doesn't stick so much to the foil. Okay? Then you take your, hold that for me.
Just
Okay? Take your,
everything.
that's what she said.
Sis, man.
That's what she said. Take your paper, right?
Yeah.
Now this is to seal so there's no air that comes through between the head, right? So like I said, this is just the way I make it. Okay, it works for me. It's worked for me ever since I've been colored. Okay, I've been colored for a long time. Okay,
Now,
now
all
that's
the
it.
time that you've wasted doing that, you
Look
could
there.
be doing something worthwhile.
Like what?
Educate with something else.
Yeah,
Just
like
sit
now
there.
while I'm busy with this, I'll probably have a book in front of me, educate myself, all the while relaxing. Okay, so let me take our coal. So now,
The whole thing that sparked
Okay.
this nonsense
Okay.
of a video now.
okay, break that in half for me quickly.
No, man. Must not be dirty. How the hell do you even... How do you break this stupid thing? You
Okay.
see, no some mens pak
Now
swart,
there's
man.
another nugget. Now you see, some people will be like, "No, you need to break your coal in half because
Yeah.
that's how you smoke a pipe. Oh, you need to break it in half so it can evenly distribute the warmth of the coal around the head." You don't have to.
Yeah.
Okay, coal is coal, smoke is smoke. You're still gonna
But
explode.
how do you
know?
even break this stupid
So you can
thing?
either break it in your palm like that,
Yeah.
and you crack it. Some people will put it in between, the diehards will put it in between their fingers like this, and then crack it like that, and then you have two halves. Okay?
Just see, you've become professional with this.
I
crap.
am a professional, low key. But yes, that's how you go about it. Okay? Now you have two halves. You light these two halves. Put your lighter.
But
I'm
now,
not
why
gonna,
would you want to light both?
because how can I explain it? That's the whole point of the coal, is so that the coal heats up the flavor. If you're only gonna smoke with half a coal,
Yeah.
you see this damn bird. If you're only gonna smoke with half a coal, then you're gonna suffer problems because then you're not gonna get enough heat to burn the flavor.
So why don't you just leave the thing the way it is?
But that's what I'm saying. Some people believe that when you break the coal in half,
Yeah.
that the heat
Distributes.
distributes evenly among.
Okay.
But it doesn't really matter. The coal is still lit. It's still gonna give you the same result either way. But there's beliefs out there. So you light your coal. I'm not gonna do that now. You light your coal. Put your coal on top of your head, right? Let that heat up nice. So before you put it on there, when it's lit, you make sure it's nice and red. You know, nice and warm.
The red stuff I saw yesterday.
Exactly, the red stuff. Then you take that, you put it on your head as your pipe. Okay? Always make sure it's clean, nice and clear. You put the dirty side in first, because that's the side that goes into the pipe, right?
Yeah.
Then, once it's lit, you pull, and then you get awesomeness. Awesomeness.
But
with the
important
essence.
of all, you're the only one using the single pipe. You're not sharing pipes.
Exactly. You see, so and also another important rule. If you have like what I have two exits, meaning it's a two pipe. If you're smoking with somebody else, the key rule is if they are pulling or smoking, you close the side. You close the one side, because all you're doing is then if the other side is open, then you're pulling in air. That's all. You're just pulling in nothing. There's no smoke that's being generated or the flavor that you're getting in. You know what I'm saying? So always make sure
One person at the
you
time.
hear. You always hear.
So it's one person at the time.
Yes. Okay, you get some fancy pipes that block it off for you, but generally on Egyptian pipes like this, Egyptian, yes, you done as you close. You close the one side so the other person can have a turn. Then they will close on their side and you open and then you can have a turn. Like that. Okay. Yeah, you see, so that's where I'm trying to bridge the gap. Okay, we're trying to make like this with your fingers,
To do what
like this
now?
over your head. I'm trying to bridge the gap like that, in making you understand as a parent. Okay, you know, this is what it's all about.
So now come back to my question last night about this bits and pieces of
Yes.
red
Okay.
coal.
So let's say now
It's most
you've.
wasteful now doing what you're doing if there's bits and pieces still
Okay, so that's how I'm gonna explain now.
hot and
So
bothered in the thing.
let's say now this has come to its end. It's expired. It's now ashy. Okay.
Completely, or the red stuff I saw
No, so
yesterday?
you obviously when you're smoking it, then the coal itself is not gonna last forever. It's coal, so it's gonna turn into ash at some point.
Yeah.
And there's gonna be a little bit of an ember or flame that's still left. But you can't do anything with that little bit. That's why you get another half a coal and you light that half a coal on top of what you already have that's a little
That's
bit
hot.
that's hot. And then you use that to carry on, because some people will smoke in sections, that type of thing. So you see, it make a sense?
Yeah, I suppose it does.
Make a sense?
I suppose it does, yeah.
Okay. Mwah. Happiness?
Yeah,
smoke
what
one?
are you crazy?
You wanna
You
smoke one?
nuts? Yeah. Jeez, like a...
And there we have it, guys.
Yeah, what am I gonna do with the pipe?